o'clock.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Did everybody have a good finish out to their June?
Yeah, not too bad.
What'd you say, Liz?
I said, not too bad. I mean, I had nothing. And I threw in the bracelet bash at 6 o'clock last night and had done a mini sample sale earlier in the day. So I ended up with 507 net and like 140 non.
All in one day.
All in one day. All in one day.
As Ashley says, way to go. That is awesome. Congratulations. Good for you. Type a 1 in the comments if you guys jumped in on the earring bash, bracelet bash. Type a 1 if you, I spontaneously did. So how fun is that? I was blown away at my results. I ended up with 10 orders. And I don't remember exactly what the sales were, but 10 orders. I was like, this is awesome. But I did all of the follow-up, etc. So anyway, I really focused on it a lot yesterday. Look at all these ones. Look at all these people that jumped in at the last minute and added something in. Congratulations, everybody. So yay, we've got lots of you joining us. Hey, Tish.
Hey, guys. Hey, Titty, how are you doing? Pretty in pink this morning.
I got pretty in pink today.
I decided for you guys kicking off 4th of July weekend, I was going to put on my Selena earrings. I don't know that I'll wear these as I drive 8 hours to Nashville today, but
but you should.
I thought they'd be a fun way to start the kick off the day anyway. I may end up going to a stud before the end of the day. But how are you guys doing? Everybody doing well? Yes, excited for July.
Excited for the promotions.
Oh my gosh, y'all. They're so good. And we're gonna go through them all. And Christy, do you mind if I just kind of kick it off?
No, it's already recording.
Okay, perfect. Well, good morning, everybody. And I don't know why my screen is looking really dark at the moment. It's like either I'm going blind or I don't know. Anyway, do I look dark on that end?
You look darker than normal, but you're not dark. Is your light on?
It is my light. Hold on a minute. It's like bothering me because I can see better when I've got more light. I have no idea. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but
it's not bad. It's not bad, Tish.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to, full disclosure this morning, guys, I'm going to only be with you all for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to pass it over to Christy and Allie, who are going to be leading the rest of today's coffee chat. But I wanted to, and the reason being, not that I don't want to spend an hour with you guys. I love spending an hour with you all, but we are heading up to, well, we're kicking off our journey to New England, where we will be spending all of July and August. And we're going to be rolling out of the driveway in a couple of hours with all of my jewelry to run my business for 2 months, furniture that's going to be moved into my in-laws home that we bought last fall, including my grandmother's dining room chairs that have been in our family for I've been married 28 years. I think I've had them probably 25 of the 28. I had them for many years. Christy had them in her home for several years. I've recently had them repainted. I had the cushions reupholstered. They are going to look fabulous with my mother-in-law's dining room table. I'm really excited about that. So we've got a trailer. We've got 2 animals. We've got things that we're dropping off in Nashville for my daughter, where she goes to school. We've got our travel bags for 3 nights on the road. I mean, it's going to be quite a sight. And I'm going to get to be a little passenger working on my little laptop. I may book more parties over the next 4 days. You guys are going to be really jealous because I'm going to have 0 distractions, but the freeway. Okay. So anyway, but I wanted to hop on here for a moment because first of all, I'm glad Christy kicked this off asking who had done the bracelet bash, because there was something interesting that I don't want to say discovered, but it was a reminder to me as, you know, we launched that bracelet bash basically for you guys on Tuesday morning, essentially. And you kind of had the materials to you by like Tuesday afternoon. Many of you worked during the day. Maybe you weren't able to actually put your hands on it until that evening or even Wednesday, yesterday. And many of you jumped in and did it. You didn't overthink it. You didn't let self-doubt or all the voices that might be in your head, which is, I just did a sale in my VIP group, or, you know, people may not want to be shopping right now because of gas prices, all the crazy stuff that could possibly float into your head. You just took action. And what it is a reminder to me on is, number one, people are shopping. I mean, I had people, I wish I could show y'all my, like from like 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. between two parties that I was closing out, one that I had done Tuesday night and that bracelet bash. I had like 13 orders come in like an hour and 20-minute window between two parties. And the bracelet party was very much centered around 3 items that I kept it real simple. Pick one bracelet that's in your $60 to $70 range. Pick any other 2 bracelets that you want that you're going to add on for $30. Send them to me. I'll send you a card. I didn't try to upsell. I literally kept it simple. And I mean, I had people shopping left and right on that. And then on my other party, I did the regular, like we do our parties 2 and 4. And so some of those people were I mean, when I did my party Tuesday night, I said, with the specials we have going on right now, I used Ed Milet's like branding words that he uses, which is max out. Like if y'all follow Ed Milet, you see him say often, his book is The Power of One, but like what he, like his conferences he does, his theme is max out life, max out experiences, max out opportunity, max out relationships, max out. And so those were kind of the words I used Tuesday night on my party. I was like, if you want to max out this sale, you want to send me a wish list with no less than 8 items. I'm not saying you have to buy them all, but send me a wish list with no less than 8 items so I can show you how you can max out this sale. And I had many people maxing out the sale. And what that at 10 o'clock at night last night. And what that tells me is people are shopping. Those of you that did bracelet parties over the last 24 hours, you're reminded of that. People love a great deal. Even when, you know, we're walking into a recession, as I've been saying for the last few weeks, and I'm going to keep talking about, I'm going to keep educating you on this. And this is why, because some of you haven't worked this business in a recession before. Some of you haven't worked this business when times were tougher. And that's why I want to educate you on why you can be confident that even if we're in a recession, even if gas prices are higher, even if people are having to change habits in other areas, what will not change is that human need and desire for some sort of fashion update. Like we may be going to Target as opposed to going to Nordstrom. You know, we may not be buying the Tory Burch sandals. We're instead buying the, what's the brand from Target that I love? A New Day. But you know what? We work hard for our money and we will shop. We just want to get a great value. I want you all to have so much confidence that people are, again, more than ever looking for goodness, looking for connection. Right now here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, COVID is like crazy at the moment. And my gym in Galveston that I used to go to, I got an email on Monday. They were shutting down for the week because they had 5 confirmed cases and 3 others that were waiting for testing. from their classes and they were shutting down for the week. I know that people are possibly just being a little bit more thoughtful before they just come together in crowds of people when it's kind of on the rise at the moment, and people still need connection. People, Jerry Arnold wrote a post that I saw this morning. I don't know when you wrote it, Jerry, about how she had gotten this note from Sarah Catherine as a thank you. Probably because Sarah Catherine had come and visited her at her beach house for a few days. And she was saying how, one of the perks and one of the biggest benefits and blessings that this Park Lane business has brought her are the connections and the friendships and the relationships that she had met Sarah Catherine on Zoom, a little over a year ago during the pandemic. And she didn't realize how much she needed connection and she needed friendship and she needed happiness and she needed joy and she needed something positive to focus on. And that's what our joy parties do. That is what our joy parties do. I want you guys to have so much confidence that if you want to, and this is where I'm going to give you a little bit of like kind of an education on some conversations that I've had in my mastermind group the last 2 weeks. Okay. The last 2 weeks in my mastermind group that I meet with weekly, it's people, leaders within this industry that are 6 and 7 and 8 figure earners. Okay. So like, sometimes I feel like I can't believe I'm in this group because they're very successful, talented people. But the conversations that are very consistent right now is that stylists for us, team members, representatives that joined this industry, joined Park Lane. Those of you that joined Park Lane, like after COVID hit, let's say, like, maybe in the last year and a half, in the last year, you joined at a time where people were home. People were looking for entertainment. People couldn't get out and shop. People were saying yes to anything that could distract them and entertain them online. Getting bookings was easier. Getting people joining the lives were easier. Getting the orders coming in were easier, guys. It was easy. Like we were doing a party and we were having 4 people immediately text us saying they wanted to book a party with us. Like it was easy. Okay. And for anyone that joined during that time, sure, were learning your business, but you were experiencing what really isn't the reality in this business. And I think you were able to benefit from, all of us were benefiting from the season that our business was in at that moment, the season that the world was in. Then the world started opening up. People started being able to get out. People started getting out like tenfold because they were making up for lost time. And now we're actually really working the business the way it normally is. Historically, in the summer, you're reaching out to more people to get a yes because they're traveling, their friends are traveling, their kids are doing traveling sports teams, all the things. Like it's historically a little more, I don't want to say challenging in the summer, but we have to get a little bit more creative with our parties in the summer. I'm so darn grateful that now we do the parties online, or at least I do. Maybe some of you do them in person, but I get way more bookings with my online parties in the summer than I ever was able to do with my in-person parties. But more than ever right now, this is where the winners are going to rise. Those that are willing to learn the skills, work on their mindset, work on growing to really become professional in this business. And you don't have to be working this business full time to be to be a professional in it. You can be a professional working it very part-time. We just want to help you be the best you can be. So when you sit down to do that business, you are doing it the best you can do it, so that you're maxing out your earnings per hour. That's my goal for you. That's Christy's goal. That's Allie's goal. That's all of our leaders, Connie's goal, Jerry's goal. Like, we want to help you be the best you can be so you can max out your earnings when you are sitting down to work your business. And this is the other thing I will tell you. We're at a really unique opportunity at this moment with our business. I'm having conversations every single day with people that are looking for a way to earn more income. You can hardly open up your Instagram. For those of you on Instagram, pop a 2 in the comments if you're on Instagram. And if you follow, I don't know, a Tony Robbins, a Mel Robbins, all the different, whoever speaks to you, whoever inspires you, they're all saying the same thing, that it is smart to be earning more income, starting a business, working your business to build more income as we walk into a recession. And those that do it, if you made the decision today, it's July, even though it's not officially July, it's July in Park Lane world, for the next 2 months, July and August, man, I'm giving it my all. I am giving it my all. You have the opportunity to tenfold your business over the next 6 months. We are all thinking way smaller than what we are capable of doing. My business coach said that to my group yesterday. As successful as each and every one of us is, he reminded us, he said, I know what's out there. I know how this world is shifting. I know the numbers that are turning to this profession. And I want you to know, if you will open your mind, if you will remove that self-limiting thoughts and allow yourself to envision something way greater than you thought you could do in this business, you have the opportunity to tenfold your business over the next 6 months. People are going to be shopping. People are going to be looking for great deals. People may start staying home more because they're kind of watching their pennies. And when they're staying home more, they're looking for entertainment at home. I'm telling you, who gets those emails and sees those screaming deals, and you're taking advantage of them because you're home. And if you're going to buy something, you want to get a great value. I know what's possible here. And I encourage you guys to do a few shifts. Shift number 1 is get more bold about why you joined Park Lane, how it's been able to impact your business, and how you know that there are other people that might have been in a similar situation. If you were looking for a way to bring additional income into your household, you have a solution for them. I loved how when I did the treasure talk on Monday and we had Tara and Tracy share, Tracy said she's been here a year and it's been in the last 6 months that her business has exploded. And she said the minute she started opening her parties and sharing her story, everything changed. And if you do it first, this is what I always did when I did all my in-home parties. I always started with why I joined, how it's been able to impact my business or impact my life, what solution it was able to help me with. And if there's anybody listening that either knows someone or is looking for a way to earn additional income working from home, connect with me because I may have a solution for you. I started every party with that. And I started with that because it was the most important thing I wanted to share that day. And if I started with the most important thing, I made sure that I did not forget to do it. That's why I think it's really important to lead with that. And Christy's going to be talking about our promos that we have going for this week. And she's going to be talking about the simple actions that we recommend in week 1 because it's holiday weekend. We want it to be simple for you. We want it to be easy for you guys, but we want to give you all the tools you need to still be able to rock your business in week 1 if you have the desire to. But even with what you're doing in a messenger party, in your VIP group, you could still share. And I encourage you to. And I encourage you to open and expand your mind and your imagination on what you think is possible here. Because I remember when Christy joined this business 14 plus years ago, she was like, well, if I can cover my car note, then I will have accomplished what I needed to accomplish here. It started with the covering her Honda Odyssey minivan. And she loved, she had like 10 of them. If you're an Odyssey lover out there, pop a 3 in the comments. You guys are like groupies.
Not 10, but a few.
She was like, I got a new car. What'd you get? Another Odyssey. Awesome. 15 cup holders. But I mean, that
17.
was her. Yeah. How many? 13?
17.
17 cup holders. That was her goal when she started, guys. And look at her now. She earns multiple 6 figures. Did she think when she got started, she could earn multiple 6 figures? No, not anywhere near it. Connie, who's sitting here, who is either about to work out or has worked out, because I know how she is. She gets her 30 minutes of activity in every day. Connie messaged me this morning. Connie's goal was she was going to sell 10K this month. She was hitting that goal. That goal was check. She was checking that box. We put out that bracelet party. She decided I'm going to, the power one, man, I'm going to do it. I don't need to do it, but I'm going to lead by example and I'm going to do it. She got another $800+ in sales. She did $2,500 in sales in week 4. And I know these are big numbers for some of you guys, but I want you to extrapolate these numbers to what that could look like for you. She had $2,500 in week 4. And what did I say last Thursday? What if you guys challenge yourself to double just because? And she challenged herself to double just because. And she ended up selling over 4K, right, Connie? Over 4K?
Yeah, it was over 4K and I hit 15K for June.
$15,000.
Boom.
Boom. Let's all do that with Connie together. Connie, on the count of 3, tell us.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
Boom. Okay. Connie could spend an hour telling us people are shopping. But I want you guys to have the confidence because you haven't had the opportunity and the experience to work this business through a recession before, like I have, like Christy has, like Connie has, like some of the others that are here in this group today. I want you guys to know people are shopping. They can shop with you or they can shop elsewhere. But if you have the desire, if you have the need, if you want to go bigger and bolder than you thought possible for yourself, which I encourage you to do, then we're going to give you all the tools. And this for week 1, it's going to be simple, super simple.
Tish, may I share one thing?
Yes.
I decided at 1 p.m. yesterday, I'm doing the bracelet BOGO. 1 p.m. And I called it the 8-hour bracelet BOGO event and ran with that. Okay. And so I did $1,100 in 8 hours. So that was, and plus I saw a team member, Melissa Teeler, going live in her VIP group, just like, hey, this, and this. I'm going to do that. I'm doing that too. I didn't know announcement. I just went live. Hey, this, BOGO, so this, here's this. And on the fly, I made up cute little BOGO examples. Like, okay, it's right in front of me. Just go with it, right? For 7 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. More orders coming in. So don't think everything has to be perfect or you need 24 hours or 48 hours. You just go all in and just go.
Margaret's making a good point in the chat. And I want to reiterate and agree with you, Margaret, that Margaret says people are shopping, but I think it's more about booking. It's about booking more shows. Quantity matters. A bunch of smaller shows add up. Thank you for making that point, Margaret. My point, and I wrote a post about this last night, was I challenged myself to double what I did last week. I submitted a little over 1,000 last week. So I was going to submit a little over 2,000 this week. That was the goal. And I had one party on the books. I had one party. So I knew I had to add more in to hit that $2,000 goal. And I closed 3 parties last night, guys. And I got to like 2,200. One of them was the last minute bracelet party. One of them was another one that we got her qualified show. And then one of them was a mystery hostess. So like, and it doesn't take much. It just takes taking action. Okay. I love you all. Who wants to 10x their business between now and the end of the year? Pop a 10 if you're interested in that. Yeah. There will be some on this Zoom that do it. I'm going to tell y'all right now. There will be someone that does it. There may be multiple people that do it. It's a matter of who it's going to be. And that person is just making the decision that it could be someone else. It could be me. I'm willing to take as many actions, book as many parties, do the things as this person is. And the party is the answer. The party. When Christy shares these tools that she's going to share in a moment, I'm going to stop talking because my sisters always say, say 10 minutes. We know what that means. We're going to be right at half an hour. Christy knew this was happening. But even with, and I'm going to do this with my tools that she's about to share. I'm going to tell the people that are participating, everybody has the opportunity to invite 2 friends. You can invite 2 friends. You've got 2 spots to invite 2 friends to this special thing. Because we can still expand and grow and collect new customers. Were you going to say that? Yes, Christy?
No, I encouraged my bracelet bash people to invite. So I had one lady invite, I think 3 people. One of the ladies shopped and then she shopped herself. And so I wanted her to do a party, I asked her to do a party. And she said, anyway, I didn't realize she sold Pampered Chef. And she said, I invited these 3 ladies because you do such an awesome job. They're on my team. And I wanted them to see how you ran a messenger party. So I was like, ding, 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 opportunity calls or opportunity, connections. So you just don't know who you're going to get connected with when you ask people to include.
You don't know. So anyway, I love you all. We've got lots of exciting announcements. Crystal will I'm going to pass it over to her. I appreciate you guys. I'm proud of y'all. An amazing June. For those of you that have not been in with Park Lane in July, it's just getting started, guys. They get all sassy and love bringing on the excitement and the surprises. Like we got lots of exciting things happening. So anyway, love you all. Have a great rest of your coffee chat. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Tish. Okay, guys, I am going to, oh shoot. Connie, did you have something to say? Oh, okay. I thought you raised your hand. Okay. I am going to actually share my screen and we're going to watch Jennifer Bond share the promos because there are some insane promotions. So I do not want to end the meeting. Okay. Let's get Jennifer.
Jennifer here, and I am so excited to be sharing with you and kicking off our month of July. As you know, we are just completed our 2nd quarter and we are moving into our 3rd quarter and our final 6 months of the year, which historically are some of our strongest 6 months out of the entire year. Now, to get things kicked off, I have a very exciting announcement that I know everybody is going to be over the moon thrilled with, and that is our next dream travel trip starts now. Yes, you heard me right. We are kicking off our qualifications for our next dream travel trip right now. So all of your new recruit sales, starting with this first commission week in the month of July, and all of your personal sales are counting toward your trip. Now, where are we going? Where in the world is Park Lane going next? We don't know quite yet. We're going to find out that information at Sparkle in just a few short weeks. But what we do know is Park Lane travels first class and we travel in style. And we have a very very exciting experience and trip ahead for you in this next dream travel trip. How great will it feel when you hear the launch of the next destination and you know that you have already secured recruits and you have already secured personal sales towards points towards that trip? You will feel amazing. So make sure that you are going ahead and maximizing that and hitting the ground running right now. Now, we have some exciting things to help you do that. And that is we have some extensions of some specials. So we have a 1-week extension for our BOGO at $60 net for our US market. And we also have a 1-week extension on the double bonus items at the $90 net internationally. Use these specials. This is just for 1 commission week as an extension. So make sure you are maximizing these specials. Now, on top of that, we also have a couple of new exciting things for you to be able to share with your customers. The first one is we have a brand new style drop that is going to be, yes, our brand new Paradise Impression Bracelet. We know that our customers have impression obsession. And I will tell you, the Paradise color is been one of our most coveted colors. It's this gorgeous AB stone, and you can see it's just gorgeous. It picks up different colors, blues, greens, turquoises, and this is going to be with a $40 purchase, $40 net purchase. It is $35. So this is going to be one of those pieces you're going to want to make sure that you're reaching out to your customers right away, letting them know that they can get their hands on one of our most coveted impression bracelets. Anybody who has an impression collection, they have to have this bracelet. It is absolutely stunning. Now, for our US market only, we also have a very special weekend, and that is our 4th of July weekend, and we are doing something as a special gift with purchase just for our customers. For this 4th of July weekend, beginning now through July 4th at midnight Central Standard Time, we have our new Liberty necklace. Yes, Liberty necklace is beautiful. It's this gorgeous 16 plus 3-inch chain, so it's a really perfect length for everybody. It's got this beautiful circle, this beautiful wreath of CZs in it, and it is set in gold. This is going to be a go-to piece that honestly, it is going to be perfect for every woman. And this is going to be a free gift with purchase this weekend for anybody who has a purchase this weekend for this holiday weekend, a $90 net purchase. They are going to be able to get this Liberty necklace absolutely free on Park Lane as a gift. So this, I mean, this is a stunner right here. Now, on top of that, we are also going to do free shipping for this holiday weekend for the US market only. And that is going to be, again, today through July 4th at midnight Central Standard Time. All orders are shipping free. Our standard shipping is waived. So it's a perfect time for people to be able to place an order to take advantage of getting our gorgeous Liberty necklace for free as a gift. Also being able to take advantage of, with that $40 net purchase, getting our gorgeous Paradise Impression Bracelet for the $35. Now, for our Rich Rewards Club for the month, normally I show this to you, but I actually can't this time. And that is because our Rich Rewards Club item for the month for our level 2, that is going to be a new line item. So when you hit that level 2, that $2,500 net and on, you are going to be able to get your hands on earning one of our new line items. So make sure you check out the details of Rich Rewards Club if you need a refresher, if you're new to the company, and check that out in your back office. I also want to remind everybody that we have 1 week left for our Sparkle recognition. 1 week left of our Sparkle recognition. So now is the time for you to look and see exactly where you are on your Sparkle recognition. What level have you been working towards? And look and see how much you have left to go to either hit that level or to hit the next level and to stretch just a little bit further. We have 1 week left, 1 commission week left on that Sparkle recognition. Which brings me to Sparkle. Sparkle is in a few short weeks. And so if you have not gotten registered yet, hop off here right now. Stop this video right now and hop into the back office and make sure that you get registered for Sparkle. We have exciting announcements for you. We have a brand new line that you are going to be able to see first. And it is spectacular. That's my word for it. We have training that's going to help you how to learn about the new line, to learn the design, the behind the design. You're going to learn how to show, how to mix it with the current line. And you're also going to learn additional trainings, exciting new announcements, and of course, where we are traveling to next with Park Lane Jewelry. You don't want to miss this week. And so you want to make sure that you get registered for Sparkle. Now, in this first commission week in the month of July, to help you get ready to have the exciting momentum that you want going into this next selling season, I want to encourage you to do a couple of things. Number one, this week, over these next couple of days, reach out right away to customers and share those specials that I shared with you. The impression bracelet in the gorgeous paradise color, of course, our gorgeous free gift for our US market of our Liberty necklace, and share those specials, those extra BOGOs, those double bonus items, share those with your customers right now. Offer those specials before they're gone. The next thing I want to encourage you to do is make sure in your follow-ups that you are inviting your VIPs, your hostesses, your friends, your family to be a part of our special guest event that we are having with Sparkle, our backstage pass, where they are going to have a backstage pass to seeing the launch of our brand new line at the same time that everybody else in the world does as well. So for this first commission week in the month of July, this is the time to start this second half of the year strong, to start this first week of the third quarter of the year strong, and of course, to start our next dream travel trip qualification period strong. So use those specials, have a happy and safe and healthy holiday weekend, and we will see you in a few short weeks at Sparkle. Get registered if you're not. Bye for now.
Okay, guys, let me just exit out of this so I make sure it doesn't start another video. Okay, so there are lots of things. Okay, first of all, though, I want everybody to type a 7, lucky 7, in the comments. Jessica says she's screaming. Type a 7 if you're registered for Sparkle. How many of you guys are registered for Sparkle? Yay! I asked this because I want you all to see, if you're brand new and you haven't registered, how many people on this call are registered for Sparkle? Because oftentimes I get questions like, well, I'm brand new. I don't know if I should register. I think it's for people that maybe do this more. No. It's actually for everyone. And especially if you're new, because it'll give you a great insight into Park Lane, and you'll get all the details about the collection launch and details of the jewelry, which will help you in getting your business started. So you want to register for Sparkle. The second question I have, type an 8 in the comments if you have invited people using the backstage pass. So type an 8 in the comment. I have not yet, full transparency, but I will. And when Jennifer mentioned the trip and she mentioned recruits, I was like, yes, now is the time. So inviting people to the backstage pass will increase their desire to want to join Park Lane, because we're amazing, and they're going to see all of that on that first day of Sparkle. So be sure that you, and yes, we will provide verbiage. It's a great idea, Emily, provide verbiage for the backstage pass. Okay, what tools do we have? Okay, first of all, we are going to be launching it's called Grab 3 Earrings Party. So those of you guys did a bracelet party, we're going to now have the opportunity to do the same thing with earrings. There'll be an invitation that will actually launch this afternoon. And then the full party, all the images for the earrings will be ready tomorrow, okay? But know that that is something that you can do this week that is simple, that is fun, that is quick, because it is a big travel weekend, okay? But the last thing we want to do, or that I like to do, I don't like to sit stagnant, because I feel like it's harder to get back going. There are so many incentives going on that I want my customers to be able to take advantage of. I want to start off the trip with points, the trip earning period. I want to stay engaged. And I'm telling you right now, those people that shop this next week, guess what? Those are the ones you're going to be booking for the next week and the next week with the new collection. So, do we know, is there a 4th of July social sale? That was what I was about to say, Miss Ashley. There will be a 4th of July social sale as well. And actually, if I could ask one of you to go into the Treasure Tribe while I'm talking, go into the events and see if the 4th of July social sale has been launched yet. If you will let me know and type in the comments, that'll be great, or unmute yourself. If somebody could go and check that out. It is always in the Treasure Tribe under events, under whatever holiday or season or whatever social sale. Okay, so if somebody could look there, that would be awesome. Somebody's asking, would you do one or the other? To be totally honest with you, I'm doing both. Because what will happen is when I ask, and it's just me, you can pick one, okay? Because everybody's schedule is different. I'm not traveling. And so I want to do as much as I can. Again, when a trip starts, I've earned so many trips. I've worked this so many ways. I like to get as much in on the front end that I can. And I also remind myself, guess what? I earn money, okay? Like the expenses do not go down in the summertime. In fact, expenses have massively gone up. So I'm going to do as much as I can, considering that we have free shipping. We've got a gift with purchase. We have the $60 BOGO. Oh my gosh. There's so many things that the customer can take advantage of that I want to do as much as I can so they can take advantage and then I earn as well. The reason I will do both is because a social sale I personally do in my VIP page. It's kind of like a hit all. The earring party I can do, Monday night, Tuesday night, tomorrow night, whatever. I can do that fast. That's a select group of people that decide they want to be included in a messenger party, if that makes sense. So that is, what I will do. Okay, so it's not posted yet. Let me actually text Tish while we're talking and maybe she can answer me. Okay, when is July 4th social sale launching? Okay. I will let you guys know as soon as I hear from her. Okay, so the tools Jennifer talked about, Paradise Bracelet. Okay, great opportunity to reach out to all your impression shoppers. I'm sorry, that bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful ones I've ever seen. What do you guys think? It is stunning, that bracelet. So that is something you can do to get sales, is to reach out to those individual impression bracelet lovers, obsession people, and get sales. The gift with purchase, you can add into any of these options that we're sharing, the $60 sale, you can add into any of these things, and then the free shipping. I just wanted to go through the things that Jennifer said. Okay, so with that being said, here's another thing that we want you guys to go ahead and think forward on. Next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend would be the prime time to do a sample sale. Okay, the weekend before the new line launches is a great time for 2 reasons. Number one, you get some cash. Like, it's fun to get that cash. And then you've got that money to then help yourself invest in the new collection. Second reason is, full transparency. I hate sample sales. Okay. And every time I'm like, should I do one? Should I do one? And then my sister Allie will go, Christy, go do one. You always book parties. I'm like, you're right. Okay. That's why I love doing sample sales. Sample sales bring out like the termites, like the people come out to shop that you might not have even thought to reach out to book. And I love following Corey Zwagstra, actually shared. And Corey, I don't know if you're on this call right now. Please type in the comments if you are, because I'm on speaker view and can't look. But Corey did an amazing video last season switchover on how she did her social sale or her sample sale. And I followed it to a T. But every person that purchased, I offered one of the items that they purchased for free if they booked a party. And I ended up booking like 5 or 6 parties. That is really why I like doing a sample sale, because then I go in with all these parties. It's like so fun. So we want you to go ahead and put on your calendar next weekend, figure out when you can or plan it in to do a sample sale yourself. Now, next Wednesday, mark your calendars. We will not have a Treasure Tribe call Monday. It's the 4th of July. Okay, we're all going to be wearing our Selena earrings or whatever Liz is wearing, those beautiful star earrings. I forget the name of those style drops. But on Wednesday, we're going to be doing a treasure talk specifically on season switchover and sample sale. Okay, so mark your calendar to join that because we will give some incredible tips on what you can do to switch over. Okay, does that sound great? Let me see if there are any questions. Oh, Connie, that's a great, and you know what? We'll actually address that on the call, I'm sure, on Wednesday. But how do you get bookings from sample sales or social sales? Every single shopper, I will ask if they want to have a party with sample sales or social sales. Sample sales, what I typically do, let's say they send me 4 items or they want 3 items or they want 2 items. I will offer them their most expensive item for free. Okay. If they, and you guys, the way I do my sample sales, I don't think anything is over $30. So it's not costing me. I mean, I've probably gotten it with Rich Rewards or I got it as a zinger or something like that. So I offer it for free and then I just invoice them the items that were remaining. Okay. So that's what I do with my sample sales. Social sales, I just will do what I typically do. Girl, you love this jewelry. Would love to do a party with you online. What do you think? It just, again, brings out people that maybe I had forgotten. They get excited because they're seeing the jewelry live time. They're warm versus cold. You know how it is. Like, as we were talking, I forget who typed in. I think it was Dawn Marie said, Kate Spade is always harassing you and you fall for it. Well, y'all have heard me say more than once. It's Spanx for me. Like, I love Spanx. I am a 36-inch inseam. It is very hard to get pants. So their pants fit me. And so I'm upset, but they're like $130. So I'm obsessed every time a sale comes through. So as we're sitting here, I got a Spanx ad. You better believe I'm going to go check on that and see. So if somebody reached out from Spanx and was like, she's warm. She just looked at the website. Would you like to host a party and potentially get a pair of Spanx free? I would say, yes, I would. So anyway, that's how I book from social sales and sample sales because they're warm and I take the opportunity to ask at that moment. So, okay. I want to have you guys hear a suggestion from Jerry Arnold about booking something so Jerry, if you can unmute yourself, Jerry has had some success over the last week or 10 days in booking, kind of taking a different angle. And I thought this would be amazing for all of us to hear as we go into this first week of July and kind of into a season switchover period. So Jerry, are you there?
I'm here. If y'all hear all the knocking, it's because the roofers are on top of my house right now. They got here at 6. Yay! Okay, so the reason I did this kind of reach out is because I had been getting like 99.99% no's when I was asking for bookings. I looked up and realized I had one party on my calendar. It's tonight and one for the fall. Okay, so it happens. It happens to everybody. And it kind of knocked the wind out of my sails. I was really discouraged and everybody I was asking was saying no. And I'm like, I've been in this business 16 years now, not Park Lane, but direct jewelry sales. So I knew that it was busyness. I've worked this business through a recession, but it still didn't feel good. I mean, I didn't like it at all. And I didn't like the way I was asking for parties. So my objective was to, Christy's words, create conversation so that I could have some interaction with people. So I kind of did it on the fly. It wasn't really well thought out, but I made it up as I went. What I did is I went live in my VIP group and I asked them to send me their wish list of the top 6. Now I would do top 8 pieces that are not style drops that they still want, but they don't have. No obligation to purchase, and everyone, as long as I got 10, for every 10 wish lists I got, I was going to do a free jewelry giveaway. Okay, so the objective was to, number 1, make them do a wish list. Number 2, my primary objective was bookings because I could then offer them something from their wish list. So they send me their wish list. Yay, you're in the drawing, blah, blah, blah. then I would say, depending on if they had hosted a party recently or not, I would either say our summer collection was recently introduced. The pieces are fabulous. I would love to gift you and I just picked a piece on their wish list that I had on hand. I would love to offer you the Betsy necklace for partnering with me before July 10th to share the new summer collection with your friends, in addition to an extra 100 free from me at your party. What do you think? So my goal was to get bookings. Now, some of them had just had a party with me. So I customized the offering. So, some of them I was like, our new 2022-23 collection is coming out. I would love to gift you the Betsy necklace and 100 free at your party if you'll partner with me before July 20th. So I picked specific date frames because they were already communicating with me just to tell their wishes, just to get in a drawing for a free piece of jewelry. So I could offer them another free piece of jewelry. I booked 8 parties between now and the end of August. So that just feels good. They're not right now, but I just needed somebody to tell me yes, because I need a little helium back in my balloon because it was feeling terribly flat. And that feeling we all get it. Sometimes we're like, my gosh, do I have to give you my firstborn child to get a booking? If you've ever felt that way, I know how it feels. It sucks. So you can stop or you can switch gears, do something different. So I did the free jewelry drawing. I gave away 2 pieces of jewelry for the drawings. And then a couple of them I booked outside of that, but that's what I did. And then the second step of that is if they were a no, and if they were a yes, I went ahead and built their cart and sent it to them. And I said, I'm sending everyone who sent me a wish list a cart just so you can see what it is with the current special. There's absolutely no obligation. Told them what they had left. If they booked a party, I said, I can build this in your party link and it can count as an order for your party. And I did have a couple of people do that. So they've already got orders on their party because they shopped from themselves to take advantage of the sale. So that's kind of a fun thing. Anyway, hope it helps you.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm going to open it up. Any questions for Jerry on this? And while you go, oh, Connie, yes.
Okay, awesome. So you're offering those summer items, but they're on sale now. So does that affect anything with what you're offering? So like the Betsy necklace, we could get it now, what, for 15, but it was on her list. Does that matter? Have you found?
Well, they were sending, that was the first piece that came to my mind. I was asking them to send me mainline pieces that weren't style drops and stuff. So they were sending me like glow earrings and whatever. So they were mainline items that aren't on sale. So that's what I picked from. But as far as having a party between now and July 10th, they don't really know whether the summer pieces or not. They don't know if it, they don't really know if it came out last month or if it came out in January.
Oh my gosh.
So I can show pieces that are appropriate to wear all summer long.
I love that.
I mean, the collection did come out and I'm going, well, great, you can get these as style drops and look at our, they just don't know. They don't remember when. And some of these ladies had not shopped or hosted since the January collection came out. So it was all new to them anyway.
So you reached out to new people, or these were people from your last party? Did I understand that?
These were actually people from my VIP group. I went live in my VIP group and said, please text me your wish list. And I went live twice asking them to do this. And I gave them a deadline and first asked for a party, then sent a cart either way. So the cart was either built in my party link or it was built in their own party link if they booked with me.
Okay, awesome. So you created like an event, you did a party in your VIP group, like a full-on presentation.
Mm-mm.
No,
Nope.
Not even that. Okay.
Nope. I literally didn't think it through. I just
Okay.
went live. I mean, I showed, let me see. I showed that like a recent style drop. I
Got
think
it.
it was that botanical. I got on to show the botanical
That's
bracelet.
crazy. Yeah.
And I told about something else. I teased them. I said, I've got a sample sale coming soon. And this, I did tell them this. I said, y'all, I need to know what 6 pieces that you want that you don't have yet, because my sample sale is
There
coming
you go.
soon. This is going to help me plan my sample sale. Did I know how it was going to help me plan my sample sale? No,
Right.
it really doesn't. But
Okay.
I figure I'll look and see what people are loving that they don't have yet. And
Yeah.
you know,
There's the
I can-
magic words. Send me
Yeah.
the list of the 6 pieces you don't have yet.
Mhm. And
There's the
I'll
magic.
reach back out at the time of my sample sale and I'll offer again. Because I still have their wish list and go, hey, I know it wasn't a good time a couple of weeks ago. And that happens. You know, I have people that they just text me, life is really, really crazy. And then I pick back up with them. And they're like, yeah, that sounds fun. You know, there's like a different personality. And sometimes we think no, my life is crazy, that I've got too much on my plate. That can clear off their plate in a week. It can clear off their plate in 2 days. They can have a hormonal shift and feel better in 3 days. Happens to me all the time. I live the
Right.
roller coaster of PMS and depression and menopausal. So it's crazy town. You never know who you're going to get around here. So asking them again, you know, anyway.
Awesome. You're brilliant.
What I love a couple of things about this. I love that it's like almost pre-marketing to your sample sale. It is, you know, it's a way to effectively pre-market to your sample, productively pre-market to your sample sale. The other thing is I love that Jerry then created carts after the fact. And you guys, with this week's specials and the $60 BOGO, free shipping, and the gift with purchase, like that may be, you could get a few carts purchased because it's such a great deal. So, you know, to kind of recap, she went live twice, just shared that she was going to do this fun giveaway for every 10 wish lists that she received. You can customize it. You can say every 5 wish lists you receive, whatever, that you will do giveaways. You are collecting their desires to prepare for your sample sale. You know, so she went live twice. She then did the giveaways so she would know who was going to get the couple of pieces. She then reached out to every person with the wish list and said, hey, I love your list. You know, I'm booking parties right now. I mean, this is not what she said, but, you know, booking parties. If you want to be one of my, you know, dates before the 10th, because that was before the launch, then I'll give you this for free. Or if it was somebody that recently booked or hosted, excuse me, she didn't want them to host again if they just hosted 3 weeks ago. So she's like, be a new collection, you know, show for me, and I'll gift you the Betsy on your list. And so then she booked them, got those dates on the calendar. And then from there, built the carts, said no obligation. But if this is the promo is incredible, wanted you to know about it. And then she, you know, took their orders if they wanted to and added it to their party if they had a party booked, and then it would add an order to their party. Okay. Did I miss anything, Jerry? I just kind of wanted to recap because I've now heard her talk about it 3 times. So now I've kind of got it in my head.
I did get 19 wish lists, I'll tell you. 1 or 2 have purchased, but since it's extended, I'm going to go back to everybody and say it's extended because I've got teachers who, you know, limited income on the summer. But I'm going to do this again for new wish list. I may even send it out on Project Broadcast for them to send me their wish list, because that will get some more conversations going, and it's a perfect time to advertise. So I'll just, you know, my ones who've already sent wish lists are not going to be the drawing again, but there's no reason I can't do this again for a new group of people. So it got me excited because it led to some yeses, because I could give, and I'm like, what do I have? I don't mind giving away anything because I can earn rich rewards. I can host a show and get the free jewelry. And I love that I could give them something now, even before they hold their party. And I used to be stingy and wouldn't do things like that. I was happy to mail them a nice thank you card. Enjoy this, whatever piece now. And I can't wait to gift you an extra 100 at your party on July 30th, whatever.
Yes. Perfect.
I have one more question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. And so the actual hook to get the yes was, hey, I love this. I see you have Betsy on here. how about if you book your party by July 10th, I'll send you Betsy for free and we'll put your order in your new party. So you already started orders. That was the hook? Okay.
Well, there were kind of two hooks. Number one, I was gifting them a piece now. I was gifting them $100 in free jewelry at their party.
Oh,
And so my goal first was to get a party date. Then when I got the date set, I sent them a cart in their link. And I may have sent it to them in my link first before we settled on their date and go, hey, if you want this, I'll build it in your party link and it counts as an order for your show. It's free credit for you. So there were several hooks, a free piece now, 100 extra free at your party. And if you want to get any of these goodies on your wish list, besides the one I'm gifting you, it can count as an order in your party.
Got it. So, okay, to recap, because it's noon, unless there's any other questions, please call me out because I'm not able to see everybody. We've got incredible promos. We've got our the bracelet bash. If you have not done it, you can still do it. We're going to have the new what's it called? Grab 3 earrings party. The images will be available for that tomorrow. We've got our social sale coming out. Let me see if Tish messaged me. Hold on a second. No, she hasn't yet. So we'll announce that. But you've got those things in addition to parties. Okay. In addition to just your parties going on. And now you've got some incredible ways to go and do something different to get some parties booked, pre-market your sample sale, get your sample sale scheduled and plan to join the Treasure Talk on Wednesday to hear about season switchover and sample sales. So is everybody good? Everybody. Okay.
can I share one thing? How I got a few bookings that might help somebody?
Yes.
Okay, but it's during a party. It's not like cold calling type of thing. So what I do is that I make it sound like part of the hostess credit program, because I always talk about the goals is to spoil, Christy that's our goal. We're going to do this together. So when she reaches when we reaches 10, the hostess credits are going to double to 400. And when she gets 2 bookings, she'll get 50 more for free. And when she gets 3 bookings, she'll get 100 more for free. So it's all going to help her. And we're doing this together. And so I make it sound as part of the Park Lane hostess program, not mine. And so, and that works. That's been working. And so I talk about it. Okay, she just needs 1 more booking and she got 100 for free. Who's going to be that person? That type of verbiage, and I'm making it sound like we're all in this together. It's a group effort to spoil Christy. And then, like, for example, someone told me, how we send all the private messages before the party. We're just checking in. Hey, what's your favorite necklaces, earrings, bracelets, to get that conversation going. One of them, just as pure example, last week said, I'm sorry, I can't get anything. I said, well, she just needs 1 more booking and she's going to get $50 of free jewelry still. You can help her that way. Okay, I'll do that for her. So, just make it sound like it's part of the hostess program as the bookings. Always say that up front. So.
Connie, I love that. We should not shy away. I learned this from Sarah Thomason. I used to shy away from this. We should not shy away from using words or verbiage that are like support your hostess, because they want to, they will. And so I love that you said that. This is a way you can support your hostess. And I always say in my messages and my follow-up messages to them, any size order counts to support Susan or, whatever. So don't shy away from those kind of words because people do want to support. And then I feel like, hold on really quickly, is Stephanie Compton, are you on here? If you are not, Allie told me that you might be on, you might not be on. She had a really great, no, I don't see her.
I am sorry.
Oh,
no,
there
I
you
am
are.
on here. I just got back, so I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Did Allie tell you that I might have you share how you're booking parties from parties?
Really, Allie and I were talking about this yesterday, and it's really just basic. I mean, I think sometimes we overthink all the things. And
But
this
you're
is just
booking
really,
like 2 from every party.
I did. I booked 2 from the 2 parties that I closed last night.
Yeah.
And literally it was, they sent me their list. I'm just looking at their list. And with our specials, I created a link for them, but I noticed that there were more items, obviously, that they couldn't get. I immediately sent them a message back and said, I have the best idea for you. I want you to get all of these items. Here is the link for some of them. And then let's book a party. It's going to help your hostess also. You're going to be able to get your items for free, and then share this wonderful special, these wonderful deals with all of your friends. I think it's just what everybody else should be doing, but it's very basic. And it actually worked like perfectly with the 2 people from each party that I asked, that had sent me their long list. So I just think we overthink it sometimes.
We do.
And
Yeah.
make it harder than it needs to be. So that was really
Stephanie,
it.
do you have those? And Connie's right. She said it so matter of fact. Do you have those words handy quickly that you could copy and paste in here?
I can try to find.
You're like, I don't even remember the person's
Chrissy.
name. I mean, if
Well,
you're
and
like me.
I will tell you one thing that I also did was, and I feel like I'm getting better at doing this, is like, these are the dates that I have available for you. And I gave them 2 dates, and they're like in the next 2 weeks, because I realize the importance of that. If you give them too long to think about it, they're going to change their mind, or they're not going to pick a date. So, and if they come back and say, those don't really work for me, fine. I have 2 more dates for you. Here are these. I mean, I don't let them go. Like, I want to pin them down like right then. I will look for the words. I'm sorry. I don't know that I have them right with me.
Text them to Allie, and then
Okay, I will.
And we'll share them.
Okay,
I remember Allie was, telling me your great success, and I wanted you to share.
She did. And can I share something else just really quick?
Yes.
We talked about, Allie and I talked about this yesterday too, and she wanted me to share this also. One of my stylists was having a Pampered Chef party. So of course I bought something from her to support her party. I will tell you that it made me realize a lot of things about the Pampered Chef party. She posted like unbelievable amounts of posts every single day. I honestly got lost because there were like, I'm not kidding, 8 posts, maybe more. I didn't even see them all. So that made me realize not to do that, one. But then the other thing was, when I had placed my order, the message that she sent me, I told Allie this, I read it to her. I said, it touched me so much that I literally copied it, and I'm going to be using that message, just rewording some of it, because she was basically just praising me because I was a good customer. She was praising me because I commented. She praised me because she was just like saying, you're a superstar customer. It made me feel good. And I told Allie, I said, she sent me that message. It made me feel good. So it makes me not that I'm sending messages that aren't making people feel good, but like, I really, really felt something from her message, and I almost booked a party, but I didn't, but just because I don't need more Pampered Chef stuff. But I felt that, I feel like more messages need to be more like that. Like, let's praise those people, because they might not be hearing words like that from people. And this is all about helping people anyways, and helping them feel better. And I just feel like and she's doing it to everyone. Like, she's sending that same message to everyone. I just think it was so good. And yes, I will send that message to Allie, because I know that I saved that in my boards actually. So yes, I will send them to Allie. So.
Because I agree with you. In retail, we don't get enough, in life, we don't get enough, like, just loved on and appreciation and compliments. In fact, I have a philosophy: people don't give compliments enough. So I'm going to encourage every one of you to go give somebody a compliment today. But I love that. And that is, when you carry on that mission and you're in this business, it's felt, your business will thrive. You can't help but have it thrive. So that's great. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. Appreciate all of you. And Jerry, thank you for sharing your verbiage in there. Stephanie, thank you. Connie, thank you for your suggestions, and have an awesome week 1, and go start earning those points. Take care, guys. Bye.